distinguished audience, district governor, past district governors, district secretary, district treasurer, country chair, assistant governors, Rotarians and Rotaractors, family and friends of Rotary, kindly accept my warmest greetings. During the year 2020-2021, I've had the distinct honor and privilege to serve as the 90th president of Rotary Club of Nairobi. I took over presidency from immediate past President Jessica Kazina, and today I'll be ceremonially handing over the presidential chain to incoming president and the 91st president of Rotary Club of Nairobi, Rotarian Gideon Akwabi. Before I do so, I'd like to share some highlights of the club activities which have taken place over the past many months, which made up Rotary year 2020-2021. Together with a very able team of board of directors, comprising Vice President Ambassador Dr. Josephine Ojiambo, who is also serving as President nominee and will be President-elect to Gideon Akwabi, immediate past President Jessica Kazina, incoming President Gideon Akwabi, Honorable Secretary Ivan Yawira Kuria, Honorable Treasurer Parul Bhatt, Executive Secretary Irina Wandera, Community Service Director Anuja Prashar, Fundraising Director Rashmi Chugh, who also has been very instrumental in getting us some exceptional speakers for our virtual meetings, International Service Director past President Dr. Sudesh Walia, advisors to the board past President Salim Fazal and Arun Devani, Family of Rotary Director Dr. Anwen Lawe, Membership Chair Kalpa Padia, Public Relations Director Dr. Margareta Wagasheru, Sergeant at Arms Atia Yahya, Vocational Service Director Rotarian Nelson Buru, and our wonderful and very energetic Rotary Youth Service Director Winnie Gerards. Together with this team, we also had a Leadership Development Committee with past President Mike Eldon, Dr. Salome Gitoho, and Dr. David Gitanga. During this Rotary year, although we had the pandemic, we did manage to, however, complete several projects. Some projects I'd like to highlight include the Jamhuri Primary School Sanitation Block, which is also the 90th year legacy project for Rotary Club of Nairobi. This project was actually conceptualized several years ago, 7 years ago to be precise, by past President Mohammed Ali Rahmatullah, and it is a sanitation block at the Jamhuri Primary School, which caters to the disabled children. This will in turn enable the school to enroll more children with different abilities. This project is a very large project and caters to ablution blocks for both the physically challenged and able-bodied children. On the 23rd of June 2021, we will be carrying out the official handover ceremony of this ablution block at the Jamhuri Primary School, and during that event, we will be honoring and recognizing the contributions of the various donors towards this particular project, as well as the committee members. Another project which I'd like to highlight is the Mlango Kubwa feeding program. This program was initiated by past President Jessica Kazina in the month of May 2020. In the month of May 2020, past President Jessica, together with her contacts in the Rotary fraternity and outside Rotary, managed to fundraise towards a feeding initiative to feed the homeless in Mlango Kubwa, which is part of Huruma. Since May 2020, on every alternate day, there has been feeding at Mlango Kubwa, and this feeding initiative continued until the end of February 2021. Fruit tree planting initiatives have been very close to the heart of all Rotarians at Rotary Club of Nairobi. During the Rotary year 2020-2021, Rotary International adopted the 7th area of focus, which focuses on environment. And in order to honor our 90th year, we decided as a club to plant fruit trees across Nairobi. This project is also very interesting in that we collaborated very closely with our Rotaract clubs, Rotaract Club of Nairobi Central, Rotaract Club of KCA University, which is our newest Rotaract club, which was started this year, and Rotaract Club of USIU. Together with the Rotaractors and members of Rotary Club of Nairobi, we have planted fruit trees in various places across Nairobi, including Karura Forest, and more recently at Honorable John Mishuki Memorial Park, which is in the heart of the CBD. Rotary Club of Nairobi has several signature projects, which include Sleeping Children Around the World bed kit distributions, Kenya rural blindness eradication, cataract surgeries, and also the GECO project, which is energy-saving GECOs. And this year, we have delivered energy-saving GECOs to schools despite the fact that there was a pandemic. We have recently delivered a GECO to a school in Kibera, and this energy-saving GECO can cook for a capacity of up to 300 children by using just a few pieces of briquettes. I would like to now take the opportunity to highlight the activities carried out by the International Services Committee, chaired by past President Sudesh Walia, alongside Rotarians Justice Marete, Irene Gatiaka, Ambassador Josephine Ojiambo, Suli Shah, Dr. Dorcas Otieno, Justice Joyce Oluwach, Margareta Vagasheru, and past President Salim Fazal. Thank you, past President Jessica, for providing 6 Paul Harris Fellows, matched 50% by yourself, to 6 club members. During the month of July 2020, the year began with a Rotary Scholarship Program given to Dennis Sigay Ruto for water, sanitation, and hygiene. This scholarship enabled him to be a master's scholar at the Institute of Water Education, IHE Delft, in the Netherlands. This year, we have completed several projects, including Restore Site, MRDP, SVTT, and Vihiga Water Project. Current projects are the scholarship to Dennis Ruto, the ARIES Education Project, Frontline Healthcare Workers Media Training, and PECC at Kijabe Hospital, together with a sister club agreement with Rotary Club of Madras. Projects submitted and awaiting for approval from TRF are Vision and Eye Care and provision of 200 wheelchairs. And concept projects under process this year are Medicines at Ubuntu, support to FGM survivors, and Wallant surgery in Kenya. I'd like to highlight some of these. The recently completed water project in Vihiga, Western Kenya, was to improve access and reliability to safe water in 7 schools in Vihiga County and to strengthen capacities of schools and communities for sustainable water management. The currently ongoing VTT for Pediatric Emergency and Critical Care Fellowship Training in Kenya, which has Dr. David Gatanga as the primary contact, is a grant from the Rotary Foundation to help decrease the mortality rate of children with critical illnesses and preventable diseases in sub-Saharan Africa, in partnership with various hospitals around the world, to provide 2-year specialized fellowship training for pediatric physicians in critical and emergency care for children. The next project I'd like to highlight is chaired by Ambassador Dr. Josephine Ojiambo, which is the COVID-19 multimedia training videos for management of patients in Kenya. This project has various partners internationally, and locally we are also partnering with Rotary Club of Samawati. The aim of the project is the provision of a series of 9 easily accessed multimedia video training materials to 1,250 frontline healthcare workers and 2,500 community health workers in Kenya to improve identification and management of patients with COVID-19. There will be a delivery on video training on COVID-19 to health workers in Kenya, ensuring that they are context-specific for Kenya. Deliver video-based continuity of education to healthcare workers on COVID-19 with pre- and post-testing. And to facilitate the training, the University of Nairobi will provide free of charge e-learning facility. The next project I'd like to highlight is the ARIES project, the Coquitlam ARIES project. This project is very unique and is chaired by past President Jessica Kazina. It is the installment of the African Ruggedized Education Solution into 7 Kenyan schools. ARIES is an offline server fully loaded with huge pre-screened databases, which include Wikipedia for schools, STEM videos, suitable games, 30,000 videos, including TED Talks, Gutenberg library books, which are downloadable, all 45,000 of them, a school and classroom management system, and much more. The server runs on battery power for up to 7 hours when local power fails. These tablets are going to be provided to 7 schools in Kenya. This year is very special. In order to mark our 90th anniversary at Rotary Club of Nairobi, we also signed a sister club agreement with Rotary Club of Madras, the 92-year-old Rotary Club in the southeast of Asia. Rotary Club of Madras is the 3rd oldest Rotary Club in India, and we are glad and proud to have the sister club agreement with Rotary Club of Madras during this momentous year, 90th year of Rotary Club of Nairobi. A project I'd like to highlight is the Vision and Eye Healthcare for Vulnerable Populations in Kenya. This project defined the vocations of past President Dr. Sudesh Walia, which include education plus health together. It is a message worth sharing with Rotarians that we have to serve and design projects using our own vocations, as past President Sudesh Walia has done in this particular project. So not only should we know the needs of our communities, but it's a unique project in that it is about the creation of awareness around vision health and blindness in vulnerable areas in Kenya, to identify vision problems and provide vision correction glasses to citizens in need, to teach communities about ongoing vision health and vision disease prevention and provide medical eye care where needed. And it's going to take place in schools for school children. This project is going to take place during the next Rotary year. Another project I'd like to highlight is the Kenyan Orthopedic Wellness Project for assessment, distribution, maintenance of wheelchairs and devices, whereby we are going to be providing 200 wheelchairs together with Rotary clubs in Campbell River. This project is going to take place in September. There are other Rotary international projects which are currently taking place and which are in the works in terms of the proposals. And they include the FGM project, which is being chaired by Justice Joyce Oluwach, as well as other projects. We're also in partnership with Rotary Club of Toronto to provide medical camps at Ubuntu. I would now like to highlight the Youth Service Committee. And before I highlight Youth Service Committee, I'd like to congratulate Rotarian Anuja Prasha, who is the patron at the Rotary Club of KCA University. Rotary Club of Nairobi, whilst marking the 90th anniversary, has chartered a Rotaract Club. We congratulate the members of Rotaract Club of KCA Kenya for their involvement during the charter year. And congratulations to the committee involved in the chartering of Rotaract Club of KCA Kenya. With regards to Family of Rotary, past President Dr. Anwen Lawe encouraged club members in small groups to visit the senior Rotarians of the club. As you can see from these photographs, we visited some senior members of the Rotary Club of Nairobi, where we had some nostalgic talks with them. And this not only energized their experience of Rotary, but they also recalled various anecdotes, various club members, and also various projects. And this is all also part of the Legacy Project, whereby we are gathering information to mark the 90 years of Rotary Club of Nairobi. Also, we had various games which were taking place during the weekends held by the Family of Rotary Committee, whereby members of the club were requested to submit their childhood photos, and the club members had to use whatever means possible to see who exactly the young Rotarians are, and the individuals who would win would be gifted wonderful gifts. This year, we have introduced 7 new members to Rotary Club of Nairobi. We wish to congratulate Rotarian Pamela Sitoni, Rotarian Joe Muganda, Rotarian Farid Kimani, Rotarian Marie Geraldine Mumbi King, Rotarian Shubrika Johri, Rotarian Dr. Laura Bonarelli, and Rotarian Professor Michael Hopkins for joining Rotary Club of Nairobi. During Rotary year 2020-2021, owing to the pandemic, our meetings took place virtually, and we ensured that we had showstopper speakers in order to engage our club members, and also in honor of our 90th year at Rotary Club of Nairobi, since we always lead the way. Our speakers this year included Rotary International President Holger Nack, as well as very many luminaries, including politicians, policymakers, ambassadors, media personalities, management consultants, directors, executive editors, globally acclaimed and international singing sensations, authors, florists, media personalities who are involved in a variety of other media outlets, legal professionals, yoga experts, and a variety of other very high-profile luminaries as guest speakers at Rotary Club of Nairobi. We endeavored to ensure that all the club members had exceptional content during each Rotary meeting. And this year will perhaps be known for the exceptional speakers we have had. The highlight is that during this year, all the speakers who attended Rotary Club of Nairobi are not only luminaries, but are also individuals who had exceptional information to share with us. And all these talks have been uploaded on the Rotary Club of Nairobi YouTube site. This Rotary year, we've had additional meetings in addition to our regular Thursday meetings. And all the talks have been very informative, engaging, and educational. Rotary Club of Nairobi Legacy Project, which is also being carried out together with Dr. Margareta Vagasheru and Rotarian Rashmi Chugh, is whereby we have YouTube conversations with all the members of Rotary Club of Nairobi and ask them about the various stories they have to tell about their Rotary journey. And those stories are in order to make an e-book for the 90th legacy year of Rotary Club of Nairobi. And those videos are also online on our YouTube channel. Rotary Club of Nairobi have been known to carry out very many high-impact projects. And this year, during the legacy year, the 90th year, we have had incredible media coverage and public relations in order to convey those stories to the masses. During this Rotary year, our club has featured in articles in The Standard, Nation newspaper, The Nairobian, People Daily, The Star. We've had multiple articles in the Asian Weekly magazine, a feature in the NBCC website for collaboration with Kenya's Ministry of Health, 12 radio partnerships with Radio 44 Kenya, radio partnership with Radio Africa Group, Kenya National Private Security Workers Union calendar with Ministry of Labour features Rotary Club of Nairobi contribution to their 2021 calendar, which has a circulation of up to 400,000 staff members. And we've had immense publicity as Rotary Club of Nairobi. As you can see, individuals who came to our club as speakers include very high-profile individuals. And all these high-profile dignitaries had also used all their social media platforms to showcase their visit virtually to Rotary Club of Nairobi and Rotary Club of Nairobi activities, thereby solidifying and cementing our goodwill as Rotary Club of Nairobi. We also featured in the Kenya National Private Security Workers Union calendar for Rotary year 2021 for the distribution of sanitary items and soaps for hand wash facility. Not only did we feature in multiple media platforms, but I would also take this opportunity to thank all our media partners for the Rotary year, and a special thank you to Radio 44 and to the Asian Weekly magazine. These are just a few of the highlights of the media events. We also had very well-designed posters which circulated widely in order to establish the brand of Rotary Club of Nairobi. As you can see, the media has been very supportive to Rotary Club of Nairobi in conveying our various stories, not only about our club speakers, but our club activities and the high-impact projects and the outreach which Rotary Club of Nairobi has improved significantly. We also happen to have a very active YouTube site, whereby during this Rotary year, 2020-2021, over 100 videos have been uploaded. We've had talks between club members which have been uploaded, as well as site visits whereby individuals have been interviewed, which have also been uploaded on the YouTube channel. During this Rotary year, we also had the Rainbow Legacy News newsletter, which was circulating widely. I would like to take this opportunity to request all Rotarians to kindly have a moment of silence as we remember some members of our club who are no longer with us. And in the very recent past, in the past 2 years, we have lost a couple of Rotarians. Most recently, we lost Senior Counsel Omi Nagpal, who was also serving this year on the membership committee as the membership interview chair. We pray that past President Omi Nagpal's soul rests in peace. In the recent past, we have also lost our dear Rotarians, past President Eric Christel, Rotarian Kanubhai Devani, and Rotarian Marie Nelson, together with past President Omi Nagpal, and various other Rotarians, including Rotarian Rose Simba, and many Rotarians who we have lost. So if we can kindly hold just a moment of silence and have them in our thoughts. On that somber note, I'd like to say that Rotary Club of Nairobi this year has had an exceptional year with the blessing of all the past presidents. Our club would not be where we are today was it not for the senior members and past presidents and the very active members of Rotary Club of Nairobi. So I honor, salute, and respect each one of you, but especially to all the senior members of Rotary Club of Nairobi. Thank you for your dedication and contribution towards humanity and humanitarian projects. And it's because of you that our club still stands strong and is a pioneer and champion and is being seen as the beacon for all the Rotary clubs in East and Central Africa. This Rotary year, we've had a very active website. We have been very active on Facebook. We have been active on all platforms of social media, and we have a very active YouTube site as well. In conclusion, there is a lot of activities which have taken place despite the pandemic, and it's only possible thanks to the support of all members of the Rotary Club of Nairobi. It's been a very memorable year, and there's definitely a lot more which has taken place. But at this point in time, I just wished to highlight a couple of activities. With that, I wish incoming President Gideon Akwabi the very best, together with his board, the 91st board of the Rotary Club of Nairobi, as we go from strength to strength as the flagship club, Rotary Club of Nairobi. Thank you so much for this honor to serve as the 90th president of the flagship Rotary Club in East and Central Africa. I'm very grateful.